OMG, it is amazing to think this room is perched over the Indian Ocean. Hello from the Conrad Maldives, Rangali Island. Let me show you a map of where we're located right now. We're in a premier water villa on the smaller island all the way at the very end. This is room number 313. Sometimes we start outside to show you these rooms. I can't do that today because it's so windy outside. You won't hear a word I'm saying. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so this is your foyer. You start off here and you have a big counter off to the right-hand side. I won't go through all the drawers, but basically that's a setup so that you can dine in your room. Full-on dining in the room. To the left, you have a mini bar with the upgraded Nespresso machine that you'll only find in the upgraded rooms here at the Conrad. Here's your selection of Nespresso coffees as well as TWG teas, and there's a tea kettle right there for you. Here's the bottled water that they bring you every day. All right, so that's the foyer. That's only the beginning of the party. Let's take a couple steps into the main living and sleeping area. Look at this huge couch. You could put 8, 9 people on there comfortably. It's, again, this is hanging over the Indian Ocean. It's just amazing. So it's just huge. So some great artwork on the wall to match the colors of the area. There's a desk back there in the corner. They even give you your own iPad. Well, they let you use it while you're here. There's an iPad for the room that is full of all the menus for restaurants as well as other information. So pretty cool stuff. Just behind the desk, by the way, is a door. That door leads to the other villa, number 314, so you can actually get 2 of these and open them up and join them together and give yourselves 3,200 square feet of space. Amazing. All right, here is your king-size bed, and on the nightstand you'll find a whole bunch of remote controls as well as some controls back behind. There's a lightning port on the alarm clock to charge an iPhone. There's a USB port on the back side. No US style plugs here. You'll have to bring an adapter. They have the British style. So if you're from other countries, British is the way you go, you're in good shape. Otherwise, bring that adapter. Okay, the most important remote control is right here, this one. You press the up button and up go all of the curtains, and you get to see why you're here. This room is all the way at the end of the smaller island, which means it's really private and really beautiful. There are 2 rooms that are perched offshore off of a long walkway, and those are, as of this video, the very best rooms, and they are totally over water, totally secluded, but this one is just about as good as far as location is concerned. So, yep. There's your view. Again, I'm not going to go outside because of the wind, but what I'll tell you is that the deck is massive. You have a bed that hangs over the water, which is phenomenal for stargazing. It is so dark out here because you're so secluded. You can lay out there and try to count the stars, and there's just no way you're going to be able to do it all because there's just so many. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place. So there's your lap pool that's much larger than the plunge pools or the jacuzzis that you'll find in some of the other upgraded rooms. It's definitely an upgrade. You have the 2 lounge chairs. We move them around a little bit, and then you have the dining table out there with 2 chairs. Just behind that chair, by the way, that's a gate. So if you decide to splurge and take room 313 and 314, you can open up that gate and double your deck space as well. Oh, just to the right of the table, those are your stairs down into the Indian Ocean. The depth is, I would say, 2.5 to 3 feet, depending on the tide. There's a little bit of snorkeling out there. You see the dark spots. That's where you can see the remnants maybe of some reef action, but there's some fish. It's not great. The house reef off the other island is perhaps a better spot, but nonetheless, you can do some pretty good snorkeling just a couple feet off of your deck. Here, room 313. Okay, so let's say you are done with the ocean. Okay, fine. This is not a piece of minimalist artwork. This is actually your entertainment center. You spin it around and you can orient the TV, your PlayStation 4, and your Bose sound system toward the bed over here. Or if you want to keep going, you can just continue rotating and orient it back toward the couch. Or you can do what we've been doing and just close it off so that you don't see it at all. That's a matter of preference. All right, here's another view, by the way, next to your couch. You can look just straight down into the water. We've seen little baby sharks. We've seen tons of crabs, a couple schools of fish. There was one a huge school of fish hanging out underneath the room next door. That was pretty impressive. All right, here's another perspective of this massive 1,600 square foot room and those towering ceilings. One quick note about lighting. There's a strip of lights behind the headboard, and those are super cool at night. It gives the room a very cool vibe, just a little bit of light to help you get around, but at the same time maintaining some of the darkness that goes so well with the stargazing. All right, from here, let's head into the dining room table. Sorry, you can see that there are seats for four, but inside that box you have a small setup of cutlery as well as plates so that you can dine in the room. If you want them to come in and bring you a full meal, they tap into the stuff that's by the front door, and they will do that for you. On the other side of the bed with the other nightstand, a bunch more controls for the lights, as well as some of those British style plugs. All right, here's your bathroom, and the main event here is definitely this jacuzzi tub. It seats two comfortably. I think maybe three or four, maybe not as comfortably, but nonetheless, just a great view from this jacuzzi. It takes a little while to fill up, we'll warn you, but the water is warm, and that can be refreshing compared to the ocean, which can sometimes be chilly. Some of the amenities over there include some bath salts and some candles to increase the romance, if you will. Okay, the opposite of romance. Here's where you get down to business. In here, it's a Japanese-style toilet. There's a remote control over here that allows it to do various things. I'm not going to operate it because I'm not good at it. I just use it for what it is intended for on the baseline. Anyway, it's its own little room, but what's weird is that what's happening in there is just walled off by glass to what's happening over here in the shower. So those two tasks cannot be completed by two different people without one seeing the other, FYI. All right, here's your shower, which is a rain shower, but also has these jets that shoot directly out at you. I'll warn you, they are powerful. They mean business. Luckily, they are optional. Up here, you'll see a little bit of light. It's a peculiar little thing. You can change the color of the light with this control panel right here. The tone sets the color. So I'll start changing it, and as you do, you can see it starts to change colors. I haven't figured out a way to make it cycle through on its own, but maybe I'm just not playing with it enough. Who knows? Anyway, over here to the right, you've got a nice big shelf. They have the Shanghai Tang bathroom amenities here. In some of the other rooms, you'll find the conditioner and bath gel and shampoo. They're all in these little ceramic containers that they just fill up. Here, you have the individual ones in the little plastic containers, as well as soap. So this is a really big shelf. You can bring lots of stuff for the shower here. All right, so to the right of the shower, just outside the shower, you have your basins, twin basins, and the towels down below, as well as a scale. Another lighting effect, you can see a little bit of it right there. There are actually LEDs underneath that point downward. Again, just a little subtle light at night. It really works in here. It does so nicely. Those are your twin basins. Some more of the amenities you'll get here. Some of the unbranded ones, sewing kit, dental kit, emery board, mouthwash. In here, some makeup pads. There are some cotton swabs that are missing that we've already used. Still a pretty cool bathroom. The LED lights that are integrated into the mirror are nice too. There are 3 of those. They're a little bright at night, but early in the morning it does work. And then, of course, when you're trying to just do the work on your face that's necessary, these actually really do come in handy. All right, so there's your bathroom. And next to the bathroom is a huge closet. It's just amazing. You think this closet is perched over the Indian Ocean. If you bring a lot of stuff, this is the room for you. So we have a bank of drawers here, a huge shelf, a ton of space and hangers for hanging materials, and then a luggage rack down, a huge shelf up on the other side, another shelf that you can shift that stuff around and use it, a place for suitcases down here and down there. I don't know how many suitcases you can fit in here, but I imagine it's a 2-digit number if you absolutely had to. But you really don't need much here, honestly. Okay, so down here you have the slippers and flip-flops that they give you. They're temporary flip-flops. You still want to bring your own. There's a bath towel. They have a safe in here for you, as well as 2 more shelves. Just amazing how much space there is. So here you have a bit of a makeup table and a decent-sized mirror. The mirror's a little bit high for here if you're putting on makeup. Perhaps that's a sign that this is not a place for makeup. It's not a place for shoes either. I'm barefoot. All right, so here we are. Let's go back over. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that they have these doors that allow you to close off both the foyer and the bathroom from the bedroom, which I think I get it for the bathroom part. I don't know about the foyer part. Nonetheless, they're interesting. All right. Well, I hope that this video has been fun to watch. I hope it's been entertaining but informative. We know we watch lots of these videos when people are staying in hotels, and we watch them beforehand, so maybe that's you, or maybe you've been here before and you're just watching it for nostalgic reasons. Well, whatever the reason, thank you very much for watching.